Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Rose. Hello. Happy Monday. Anna, Stacy, welcome in. Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for getting your heart made. Listen, y'all are coming in. I literally just hit the live button and y'all coming in. Oh, thank you so much for the Sundays. Thank y'all so much. Unapologetically, Stacy, welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Monday, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see everyone in the room. Listen, y'all came in doing the thing already. I literally just hit the live button. Just hit it, y'all. Literally just hit it. Welcome in. Let me know how your Monday is going. We're gonna get into the things tonight, y'all. I feel like this topic's a good one, right? It's a good one. So make sure that you guys nope born Justice James, friend. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. No born. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. I hope school was today was boring. Oh, today was boring. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. School can be boring sometimes, friend. I understand. But I truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Happy Monday. If you guys could share out the live and tap it out. I truly appreciate it. I praise dance today. Oh, that was so nice. Justice James, you praise dance today, friend. That is so great, friend. My friend, my friend, my friend. Great. I'm so excited for you. I love praise dance. I love seeing it yesterday. Okay, you praise dance yesterday. Okay, sorry about that. Yesterday. Okay. I get it. But welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Um, uh, Let me know how your Monday is going. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday. And the song was Trust in God. Nice. Trust in God. I love that. Love that, love that, love that. Yes, but let me know how your Monday is going, y'all. I feel like I had a very productive day today. Let me know how you guys Monday is going. Again, I felt like your girl got a lot of stuff done. Yeah, it was a very productive day. I'm really glad that today went smooth. Let me know, you guys, in the chat how your day is went. And I'm just trying to share out my live and just let everybody know I'm live. If you guys could also share out the live, tap it out. Well, we are going to get into the budget red flags, y'all. You know how you have them red flags? You know how, listen, when you hear about the red flags in relationships, I'm not a relationship coach, but I felt like this was so like funny. Not really funny, but yeah, a little bit funny. Like, you know how you hear them red flags in relationships here? Oh, you over there, friend. Okay, I see you over there. These are going to be the budgeting red flags, y'all. So I guess we can use that, I guess, analogy or that comparison to sometimes how you see those red flags in relationships. Because it'd be red flags, y'all, in relationships sometimes, and we ignore them. So the same thing with your budget. There are red flags when it comes down to your budget sometimes, and we didn't even realize it, or we ignored them. So we are going to talk about it tonight. Again, y'all, I'm sharing out my live, so I can't see what you guys are typing in the chat or anything. But give me 1 second. But happy Monday. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Copy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, again, I'm a welcome into everybody. I don't know if you guys put anything. Oh, thank you so much, Pleasantries, for the for the populars friend. Thank you so much for your heart me. I didn't see you when you came in because I was sharing out my live. Which I'm still doing, you guys. And it got to be a better way to share out the live. But we gonna get into it. We gonna talk about those red flags, y'all. The red flags. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, these are messages coming in. All right. That's why I created a group for me. Oh, that's what I know, right? Pleasantries, I need no worries, girl. I'm back. Okay, you're back. I'm on both. Oh, you're on both. Yes. I need to create a group because it needs to be more simpler. I'm just gonna look at who is in the room. So I'll make sure. Thank you so much for the donuts. Let me see who is in the room. Welcome in. Pleasantries, you level up to hold on, y'all. Let me see. I just want to acknowledge you. Okay. Keish, welcome in. Rose, welcome in. Truly appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for the donuts, you guys. You know, it's gift gallery Monday. So I usually like, you can go if you guys know about like gift gallery. You can go up to click the orange heart and getting the gift gallery filled. A lot of hello, welcome in. Hello. Alicia, hello. It's Gift Gallery Monday, you guys. So if you want to help out with any gifts that's in the gift gallery, you would click on the orange heart. Not the orange, yeah, the orange heart, the logo sign. Click on that, and then the gift gallery will come up. So if you guys want to help out with that, we greatly appreciate it. But we're gonna talk about the budgeting red flags, y'all. Signs you're overspending and you didn't even realize it. So today is Budget with Faith Monday. So we always talk about different things about the budget. Okay, about the budget. And we're gonna talk about those red flags. Okay, those red flags, y'all. You know how you have those red flags in relationships or when you're dating. And we're going to talk about the red flags in your budget, okay? That you might not even realize, or maybe you realize and you still look past them, okay? Because sometimes we can do that in relationships, y'all, okay? And I'm not no relationship guru. I'm just saying you could be dating a person and you see a couple red flags and we ignore them, okay? And it could be the same way in reference to your budget, okay? So I left the other day because I needed to sleep. Okay, I understand. I'm glad that you are here. And again, for all the new people that are here, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Truly appreciate everyone for being here today. We are going to be talking about a budget, red flags. Usually on Mondays, we talk about budget. So all the different things surrounding your budget. Okay. So we're going to talk about a couple red flags. Make sure you have your pen and paper. Okay. So I'm going to be dropping some gems. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. And if you can consistently tap out the live and share it out, we're at 6.1K. If we can get to 10K, y'all, it will be greatly appreciated. But you guys know how I always start my live. I start them with engagement questions. So the first question you guys are what are the budget what are the areas? Look, I'm tongue-tied today, y'all. What areas of your budget feels the messiest right now? Like what area of your budget feels the messiest right now? Groceries, eating out, your bills. Put it in the chat, you guys. What area of your budget feels the messiest right now? Oh, this is such a great question. Bills. Keish, you said bills, friend. Oh my God, bills. Listen. That's a good one, Keish. I like it. Thank you so much. Eating. Oh, just as you said, eating. Okay. Okay, the messiest is like the bills is all over the place. So hopefully, friend, that you get some pointers from this live so we can help with the eating out. Eating out. Okay. A lot of people say eating out, y'all. I get it. I get it. Eating out is one of those areas that's a harder area. So eating out, I truly understand it. I would say for me personally, what feels the messiest, I would say eating out. Eating out is, not to say it's so messy, but I feel like I need to control it a little bit more. So eating out. Eating out, bills though. Okay. So this is my next question to you guys. Do you track your expenses daily, weekly, or not at all? Put it in the chat. Do you track your expenses daily, weekly, or not at all? Not. Okay. Now, again, it's no judgment here, you guys. This is a safe space. So if you like, girl, I don't track it at all. Okay. Not at all, Stacy. Okay, friend. Listen, I get it. I get it. I get it. But we're going to help you with some simple solutions, you guys, to help with tracking your expenses. Because I'll tell my clients, Keish, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Hello, everyone. Well, welcome in, Keish. Welcome in. You came at a great time, friend. I just started. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you. We were talking about, the engagement question I asked is, do you track your expenses? I'm trying. I've tried for sure. Uh, I'm trying. I've tried. I for sure need your help. Oh, listen. Oh, Stacy, I got you, friend. When I tell you I got you, friend. Truly appreciate you. Definitely, I will say, like, when I started budgeting, but no, but I need to for sure. You need to for sure. Okay, Keish. Okay, listen, and I get it. Like I tell my clients, and I just, tell, the community, again, no shame, no guilt. But I remember when I first started, like, the budgeting, tracking was like one of the biggest things of the hurdles that I had to like overcome, right? Like tracking just was kind of one of those tedious things that you really have to put some systems in place to help you track your money. Like you just really have to do it. And once you get those systems in place, y'all, I promise you it will be so much better. So we're going to talk about it tonight. Make me laugh by saying six. No, for I'm not saying it's like no. Why? Because do I say it like with an accent? 6 7. Keish, thank you so much, friend, for the sparkles. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you. All right. So let's see. So, okay, so we was talking about tracking our expenses. And then next thing, you guys, is number 3 in reference to our engagement questions. Have you ever looked at your bank account and said, where did my money go? Have you ever looked at your bank account and said, girl, like, I just had $500 in the account and now I only got $20. Like, where did my money go? Have you ever looked at your bank account? It was like, where did the money go, y'all? What came out? Not allowed until 18. I know, Justice. I know, friend. I know. Did you ever like look at your account and was like, wait a minute, I just had a couple dollars in there. Now it's like 20. What put it in the chat, you guys. If you looked at your bank account and was like, yes, listen, I I looked at my Cash App. So you looked at your Cash App, friend, and was like, where did the money go? Listen, we gonna get it to it, y'all. We gonna get, because again, I was the same way, y'all. Like I'm saying these questions and I'm saying this topic because I know it and I lived it. Like, especially when you oh my god, y'all, they gave me a flash goal already. Here we go with the shenanigans. 5 heart me's. Of course it is. Of course it is 5 heart me's, y'all. If you guys can help me out with this goal, if you gave a heart me already, thank you so much. But if you didn't give you a heart me, oh man, like this say TT always be playing with these heart me's, y'all. Thank you so much, y'all, for the heart me's too. See, I'm gonna have to tell my community, dog, save your heart me's till we get the flash goal, because TT always give me the flash goal, and they be really wanting us to get the heart me's. Let me see. Let's see if I could text my community. I need 3, but yeah, we gonna let's see. Hi, hello, Brian. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. All right. Me needed food. Okay. Um, okay, so what was I talking about, y'all? Now I forgot what. Oh, we asking, where did your money go? For all the new people that are here, Brian, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. And again, for the new people, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. How are you? I am great. Thank you so much for being here. Me one rum. Hello, Jessica. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate again everyone for being here. We are talking about budgets tonight. So the overspending, here's the red flags you are missing. Yes, that's what we are going to be talking about tonight. So we talked about, the question was, where did your money go? So a lot of people's like, yes, that's me sometime. Okay, so number 4, what category surprises you the most every month? So when it comes down to your budget, you guys, there's only 6 people in the room. I know. But you got to talk like it was like 100 people. You know what I mean? Good. Yes. When it comes down to like categories, right? Your budget categories, what category surprises you every month? Now, do you know your budget categories? Maybe you like, Janine, I don't even know my budget categories. You like, what categories are you talking about? Put it in the chat. No. But do you have a category that surprises you every month? And do you know your categories? So let me know. It's probably like a 2-part question, but put it in the chat if you know your budget categories and you know the one, a new month. If you gas, Keish. Okay, so gas, is it gas in your house, or is it like gas in your car? Which one? Because it could be, so that should be 2. I'm way over budget. Okay, Keish, both of the 2 Keish in the room. Car. Okay, your car gas. Geesh. Okay, so you're gas in your car. So you're not budgeting enough. And you say you're way over budget. So Keish 22, because now I'm going, so both is Keish. So Keish 22. If you're saying that you're way over budget, if you could look at one thing. Cass, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Hey, Keish, guys, y'all both named Keish. If you could look at one thing, if you could look at I'm just thinking of my train of thought just lost me for. If you could look at one thing in your budget, you saying you're way over budget. If there was one thing that you could point out that kind of always tips you over your budget, what would it be? Like, is it like the rent, the car note? Is it the debt? Is it the credit cards? If you can just look at, because I know my car payment. Okay, friend. All right. Great answer. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. And then one last question, you guys. Do you feel more stressed before payday or after payday? Ooh, this is a good one. Do you feel more stressed before payday or after payday? Vibrant Love, welcome in. Is it like both? After payday? Ooh, both after. Ooh, it's mixed. Some people, I think it's a lot of people say something both or after payday. Okay, after payday. Okay. Thinking, good question. It is a good question. Thank you. So Vibrant Love, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. I do have a flash goal, my friend. I know you've been in here a couple times, but are you aware of like getting the daily heart me? Do you know what getting like the daily heart is? Because I don't see no, listen, TC be telling on the new people that are here I can tell that you don't have a blue box next to your name, friend, or a grace next to your name. So let me know if you are new to TT. Frenchie, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know if you know what the daily heart is. So let me know. I'll explain it if you need. Dr. Michelle, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Listen, I know I sent the SOS, y'all, because see, hello there, hello. Thank you so much. I know I sent like the signal, bat signal out for the daily heart me. So thank you so much if you're just coming in for the daily heart me. Truly appreciate you. Okay, you guys. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so we're going to get into it because I feel like it's so much things that y'all are seeing in the chat that you guys are stressed after payday. So hopefully we can just release some stress for you guys when it comes down to your budget, and we can just put something, or have some things that I want you guys to think about, and the red flags, okay, y'all, because y'all know how, like, in a relationship, when there are red flags, we ignore them. So it's the same thing for the budget. All right. So we're going to talk about some budgeting red flags, you guys. And again, hopefully this will help in reference to, being stressed after payday. But again, if you guys need some more specialized, questions, you always can message me. We always can get on a call and chat, because I would love to help. Okay. You can always go in the bio, y'all, and we can hop on a call for a discovery, and we can talk about your personalized budget. So thank you so much for liking out the live, you guys. So, all right. So red flag number one, you guys, you know how I have number one. I feel like I always teach in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, you guys. I kind of like the step-by-step teaching style. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like that. Like, do y'all like the steps? I feel like when it's like steps, it's more like it's something that you can do. Like, okay, like steps are good. That's all. I'm like, I kind of want a little feedback. I feel like I love steps. Like, I don't, if it's not resonating or it is not landing, then maybe I could, change the style. But if I feel like easier to follow and implement, that's what I thought. I feel like, you know what I mean? And even if you don't do all the steps, right? If you just start with number one, or maybe one that maybe resonate with you more. But I thought so too, Dr. Michelle. Thank you so much for that reassurance, right? Because I'm like, me, and I always teach with 1, 2, 3, or, like, 1, 2, 1 simple steps. And I feel like steps are just so, easier. It's like, thank you so much for the populars. Truly appreciate it. All right. So red flag number one, you guys, number one. All right. You're swiping without checking your numbers first. Oh my gosh, y'all. I can't express this enough. Have you guys ever like went to the store, went to go swipe? Oh, big one. Yes. Yes, I don't know why they filtered it, Dr. Michelle. Yes, this is a big one, y'all. And I literally not just did this, but like, have you guys noticed that overspending does not always look loud? Sometimes it's silent. Oh, my favorite journey was the co-host. She never called. Hold on one second, y'all. I wonder why she must not know I'm live. I want to know. Yeah, I'm not going to. True, great point. I don't know why my favorite journey. She co-hosts. Maybe she not know. Is that really her? Yes, I seen the thing on it. I'm like, she never requests me. I should have answered, but I'm like, she never requests me, so I don't know. She's requested me, but like before, but like just as like to invite me up, but maybe she doesn't know. Answer. Oh, answer. Oh, was you talking about the answer? I'm getting back to the question, Keys. I'm getting back to the question. Yes. Oh, I didn't answer. It went off too fast. Yeah, it went off too fast. So I don't know. Maybe she must not know I'm live, but it's okay. I could probably message her later and say, um, But yeah, so when we talk about overspending, okay, when we say swiping without checking your numbers, put it in the chat, you guys. And again, this is no shame, no guilt. Do you automatically, when it comes down to like, takeout or buying small things or going to Target or going to Walmart, do you automatically swipe your card before you look at your account balance? Put it in the chat. Do you swipe your card before you look? So put before you do your purchases, or put after. So if you swipe the card and you look at the balance before you swipe, you can put before. Yes, because I know it's in there. So wait, Keish, do you swipe the tech after? Oh, you check after. So technically after. Okay, Keish put in there, do you check before or do you check after? I'm like making sure I don't confuse y'all. Because I'm like almost confusing myself. And so let me know. Before, okay, before, okay. Checking is not intentional. Okay, got it. Okay. Checking it is not intentional. Okay, before. So I know how much to spend. Yes, 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 y'all. Yes. So listen, you guys. When you check your account before you spend, it's so important, y'all. And again, these are just small habits that you can start to do, because sometimes I'm not gonna lie, your girl, listen, everything that I tell you guys, everything that I've referenced, these are things that I have been through. I used to purposely not check my account because I knew the money wasn't in there and I swiped the card anyway. Your girl was an overdraft queen. Okay. I'm just going to tell you guys, listen, I would be like, not, no, yes, Keish, yes. Okay. So that's why I'm sitting up there saying, I know. Okay. That's transparent. Yes, because I think sometimes, that's why I say I could talk to some of the pain points. Cass, thank you for sharing out the live. Is like I used to intentionally not look because I knew it wasn't in there, but I was swiping anyway. Because again, I think the biggest thing for me, you guys, at that time, Nicole, thank you so much for coming in, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. I think the biggest thing for me, you guys, was that like the biggest thing, like I would pay all the bills, but it would be the groceries for me that will always tip me over. So I would know that I would have like $50 in my account and then swipe the card for like 200. And I knew it was gonna go over. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. So again, what I tell you guys is like I've lived and I know. And again, sometimes you are in that season where it's just like, oh my God, but it's like I didn't track my numbers. I overspent in a lot of other categories and then I compensated in other ones. Thank you so much for the follow. I remember one day when I was going back and forth with a cashier because I knew I had money. Gardina, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. But I locked my card to help me save. Woo! I like that. Now, locking your card has to definitely take some discipline because you're going to have to remember to unlock it every time that you spend. So welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. But yes, you guys, when it comes down to like, and again, these are small habits, but it's like sometimes, and I always tell you guys that money is like when you are seeing things show up in your finances, is usually an underlying issue, right? So again, when I talked about me not looking at my accounts because I knew I was going in a negative, underlying issue, me spending more than I made. Oh, because I'm working all of these shifts, I'm tired, I'm not putting, any effort into the budget. And it's like I didn't have any systems in place. I didn't have a system to Desiree, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't have any systems in place that helped me allow to really look at my numbers so I can know what to spend. And I didn't have a budget. So I know I needed groceries and I know, the money was going to come into my check every 2 weeks. So I just was like, well, it don't matter because I know the money's going to be there. And again, you guys, this whole cycle, right? The whole cycle. But again, If we want to reach that financial level, right? If we want to stop living a paycheck to paycheck, because again, your girl has lived it. I have made, and I always tell people, and then, sometimes people will say, well, when I make more money, this, that. Your girl was making six figures. Okay. I was making six figures and still swiping my card and still going in negative. So don't always think that it's the amount of money you make. It's not sometimes. It is you not organized. You don't have no systems in place. You just budget, you're just assuming you have room. I used to do that all the time, you guys. Put in the chat if you have ever assumed, like, I think, yeah, I mean, I know my check going clear, and I think budgeting in your head. This is gonna be another one. So don't, or assuming you still have money in your budget, right? And again, we've all been here. Again, no shame, no guilt, but these are some of the things that we can just tweak. Dr. Michelle, thank you so much for becoming a title gifter of the roses. Thank you for lighting up the gallery. This is for the finger hearts. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. And again, you guys, this is where the banks eat us up um in reference to overdraft. Keys, thank you so much for being a title gifter of the roses, friend. Thank you so much. And this is another thing, you guys, that I was constantly doing. Now, so not only are we overspending, we're swiping without checking our numbers. I was getting overdraft fees constantly. $35 overdraft fee, $35 overdraft fee. So I will be sitting up there picking up extra shifts at my job, the account negative 200-300. So the extra money that I did work, it was just going right out because I'm overspending. I'm constantly, getting, eating out, doing all of the things and not having any systems in place, not having any budgets, none of that, not tracking my expenses. So I just want to tell you guys one of the things, right? And I want to thank you so much for the donuts. I want to give you practical things that you can do. Because you're like, yeah, Janine, I hear you, right? I hear everything you're saying. That's me, right? Talking to me. But what can I do? What can I do? Let me tell you one thing you can do, right? So if you're swiping without checking your numbers, first thing I'm going to tell you is check your account first. Check your account first. And if I appreciate the honesty and it totally relate. Listen, Nicole, thank you so much. Cause it's like, I feel like I'm always going to be honest and transparent with you guys. Like, I feel like because I know it, I lived that life. So I know how it is. Like when I come on here and I'm very adamant about personal finance because I lived it. I know what it is to live check to check. I know how it is to make six figure and not have an emergency fund, not have any savings, been all that. But to be on the other side of it, right? I'm trying to, like educate. That's why I'm like so passionate because it's like, it takes a process to come on the other side. Did I just come out the next day and be like, oh, okay, I had to take time and really write the budget and understand my numbers and look at, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to pay? All of that. Good evening. Hello. Joseph, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you. The banks make so much money off of overdraft now. They don't let you buy it if you don't have the money. Exactly, y'all. Overdraft. Thank you so much, friend, for getting your heart me. Truly appreciate you guys. Yes, and it's like they get so much fees, but not only that, y'all, it's like the afterpay stuff. Now we have afterpay for the groceries. And again, no shame, no guilt here, y'all. Okay. But it's like afterpay for everything. And again, when we have to afterpay some of these expenses, we don't realize that like that $40 a month payment, it has interest, it has fees and all of that. But if we took some time to actually sit down and understand our numbers, understand our budget, figure out what's coming in, what's coming out. Okay, what do I have to allot to the groceries? What can I spend? All of that. Then we would, we wouldn't have to overdraft. But again, y'all, it did not happen overnight. I tell you guys this, it did not happen overnight. But one of the things, again, make sure you do a quick 30-second check of your account before you spend. Awareness shifts everything. So I'm just going to tell you guys right there that I had to do the exact same thing. Afterpay has messed me up, had to break the cycle. Listen, Nicole, when I tell you I understand, friend. Afterpay has a lot of people in the chokehold. It had your girl in the chokehold. Because sometimes you think that, oh, I can just get it because I can afford the afterpay payments. And you don't think, or you don't understand that afterpay payment, and again, it may seem so subtle, y'all. You may think that, oh, well, I may just do an afterpay for 500 and I'm end up paying 550. Like, oh, it's $50 instead of 30. But again, these are small things that it's a cycle. It's a cycle, because if you continuously overspend, if you continuously don't understand your numbers and not budgeting, you're going to continue in that afterpay cycle continuously. And again, no shame, no guilt here, y'all, because your girl did afterpay before. Okay. I've done all of these things. But again, I come on here to try to educate you guys, to help you, because I'm on the other side of it. So I truly understand. So again, tip number one, you guys, when you're swiping without checking your numbers first. Make sure that you start to get in the habit before you spend any money, even if you know the money's in your account. Always double check, because if you like your girl, Brownie, welcome in, welcome in. I have a lot of bills on auto pay. So I write everything down, but sometimes it could be a bill that slipped out and you knew that you had $300 in there, and then you went to the store, something must have came out that you may have forgot. So make sure that you guys are in a habit to check your account before you spend. Okay. So that's the red flag number one, you guys. And we are at 30K, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for liking out the live. Okay, so red flag, thank you so much for being a title gifter of the donuts, friend. Thank you so much. So red flag number two, y'all, which is a big one. Budgeting, your budget lives in your head and not paper. Y'all, put it in the chat if you have ever budgeted in your head, and I've done this way too much. You budget it in your head. You like, oh, my check is 1,500 and I know it's going to clear the mortgage. It's pretty much a clear everything. And then, I know I may have around 100 to 150 left over, pretty much around it. Diane, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Budgeting in your head, but not on paper, y'all. Listen. And again, you assuming, you like, oh, okay, because I know my rent is 1,000. All right. And then I know the gas and electric, that's probably 200, 300. All right. So I probably have around 150 left. I've learned to make paper my best friend. Yes. Yes, y'all, because let me tell you, I used to get it on paper. You can visually see it. Yes, y'all, listen. If your budget is not written down or typed out, you are guessing. Listen, this is the cycle. Guessing leads to overspending. Overspending leads to stress. Stress leads to the shame cycle. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Guessing leads to overspending. Overspending leads to stress. Stress leads to the shame cycle. So y'all, I'm telling you, this was a big one. And especially I get it for all of my 9-to-5 workers, my healthcare workers, all the you working 2-3 jobs and you busy, you got kids, they have a lot of stuff they're doing, spouses, whatever it is, and your day is just so chaotic. And you like, girl, I don't have time to write it down. I don't have time. I get it, y'all. But when I tell you I'm a single mom of 3, not 1, not 2, not 3, okay? 3 kids, okay? So I had to manage my stuff, their doctor's appointments, my stuff, all of that on top of the finances, y'all. So if I can find some time to do it, y'all can find some time to do it, okay? I had to manage everything. Their stuff, their school, who's this, who got sick, all of that, my stuff, this and third, 4 people stuff, 3 kids. I understand. I got a 3-piece suit. Yes. So it's like, y'all, and I was working overnight shift. Okay. Doing, 12-hour shifts, whatever shifts you working, 2-3 jobs, trying to figure it out. So listen, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, okay, I'm saying this with love. You make time for what you want to make time for. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it with love though. You make time for what you want to make time for. And I'm telling you guys, if you want to change your finances, We gotta make mic drop. Oh, I know. Dr. Michelle, I'm like, I'm trying to say it with love, y'all. Keisha, I'm trying to thank you so much, Foxy, for coming in. I'm trying to say it with love, y'all, because I understand the cycle. I know it. I know it. So I'm trying to thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Truly appreciate you. So know that your girl is saying it with love, all right? But I got to say it. I hear that. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Keith, for the Sundays, y'all. Thank you so much, Keith. And again, like I wish I had a financial coach that said, Janine, okay, listen, girl, okay, but yeah, you need to write it down. And again, because you make time for, listen, I'm not going to take you when we talking to like red flags, y'all, you make time for that man. I ain't gonna listen, we make time for men, y'all. We make time for our husband. We make time for all of the things that we want to make time for. Why not make time for that budget that's going to transform your life? Okay, that's going to transform your life. So again, I'm just gonna say it, y'all. Because listen, your girl made time for the people I wanted to make time for on top of a busy schedule. I'm just saying, I did. So then it's like, okay. So when it comes down to your finances, we can't make time to write it down, y'all. So again, I'm gonna get off the topic. So number 2, if your budget lives in your head and not on paper, you guys write it down, track it, speak over it, right? A written budget gives you clarity and control. So, and again, if you're like, I don't even know where to start, I don't even know what to do, where to start with my budget, you guys, you always can message me. Make sure you go into the LINK, you guys, we can get on. And Tyson, hey friend, it was so good seeing you in the other room. Hey friend, thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Truly appreciate it. We are talking about budgeting red flags. Red flags. Thank you so much for sharing out the live, you guys. We are at 31. Hopefully, we can get it at 50K. Foxy, thank you so much. So again, you guys, when I write it down, makes me sad. Keisha, oh, when you write it down, friend, listen, friend, send me a message. We can go over your budget, friend. Make sure go into the BINK, friend, and send me a message, and we can hop on a call. I feel that, yes. I know it makes you, and it used to make me sad too. Like I used to feel like there's no way I made such good money but had nothing to show for. I felt the exact same way. There's no way that even when I wasn't making the 6 figures and I just was making the money that it just I had nothing to show for. And it just was like, there's no way. Like, why? I don't understand why. Like, why am I not, you know what I mean? But again, sometimes you guys like, and then I feel like, sometimes I wish that I would have had like a financial person look at it before, because it has saved me a lot of headache, right? It has saved me a lot of headache. But again, sometimes you guys, when you get a fresh eye to look at it, is just things that I probably can pick up very easily that you may not see, right? Or the numbers may not be math. It just really depends. But I always tell people personal finances is very personal and it's different for everyone. But I feel like a lot of times my clients will come to me and they're like, they're scared to tell me, like, I don't have an emergency fund. I don't have any savings. And it's okay, because I understand and I've been there. But the thing about it is if you really want to transform it, if you really want to get out of the cycle of the paycheck to paycheck, then, let somebody look at it. Do something different, right? If you've been trying to do it your way for a long period of time, then it's like, you know what, let me just try something different. I know a lot of times you hear so many people in this personal finances space and, they trying to sell you things or all that. But I feel like your girl, listen, I ain't trying to sell you something. I want transformation. I want you to be like, Jeannie, now I got an emergency fund. Now I understand the budgets. Now I know my numbers. Like, that gives me joy because I understand. Yes, it's okay to be there, have been there, and celebrate coming out. Yes, I love that. It's like, so when I tell you I love that comment. Yes. But I feel like people, it's one thing to actually, especially like when you hear these financial gurus and you hear people that like maybe up there with the finances, and it's like, how can you understand my life? You probably never even been through none of the things that I've been through. But yes, when I tell you, I get it. So yeah, okay. So I was so helped when I took control of my spending and my budget. Yeah. I get it. Oh, you were so happy. Yes. Yeah. And it takes time. And some people it's hard. It takes time. It really takes time to understand your numbers, to understand like, okay, what works for me, what doesn't work for me, what systems, what, because everybody's stuff is different. I was blessed with a free financial advisor through my rental company. Best thing ever. I love that, Foxy. She was blessed with a free financial advisor. Oh, I love that, love that, love that. Love that. And yeah, when these companies bless you with something like that, that is absolutely amazing. Financial advisor. Yes. Now I remember me having like a financial, she wasn't an advisor, but she was more like a coach. She told me like basic stuff, you guys, and it was not like tailored to me. So I felt like it just was kind of like basic. Like I just my finances really wasn't transformed. It just was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like she just, and again, sometimes you'll have those type of people where they just kind of tell you surface level stuff, like surface level. That I mean, I really am working on specializing in transformation. Surface level financial stuff is one thing, but when your life is transformed, that's the power in it, right? When you have never been able to save, but now you can. When you learn how to, okay, now I can invest my money. Now I understand what compound interest is. Now I can understand, I know my numbers, I know my margin. This stuff is not foreign to me. I know what's coming in, what's coming out. Okay, I know what the extra, where it's going. I'm assigning it. I know what a high yield savings account is. I'll be back. I'll help my friend in the battle. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, Keisha, for the roses. Like all of these things, but y'all, it takes time. I don't know why this was a filter friend. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, transformation leads to elevation. Absolutely. I love that. I'm going to pin that comment. I was like, you know what? I should pin more comments, y'all. I'm going to pin that comment. Transformation leads to elevation, y'all. It's so, so true. So give yourself grace. That's why I always say, listen, we give ourselves grace over here, right? Because again, when it comes down to personal finances, thank you so much for the best pops, Foxies. Truly appreciate you. When it comes down to personal finances, nothing that we're going to get overnight, you guys. You got to give yourself grace. But then you also have to say, you know what? I want to do something a little bit different. So y'all, so number 3, y'all, red flag number 3, you don't have clear categories or subcategories. Now I know this is more of like the budgeting talk where y'all probably like, well, girl, so if you have, like, let's just say if you just have a category that's just your bills, and Tyson, thank you so much for the populars. And if you just have bills, or you'll have a category that's other, you will overspend every month. We just gonna start there, you guys. We have to be clear and specific. So if you have a category that just says every time, if you just says, it says bills, what bills? Which ones? Be specific. As much Mahogany, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. Assign every dollar. Exactly. So if you just have bills, which bills? Which one? Which one? The electric bill, the gas bill, the internet bill, the cable bill. All of these are bills, but now we are more specific on each and every one. If you just have a category that just says bills, or maybe it says household, you're not going to understand, like, okay, well, all of that's all the same. Or protect them 4 walls. Yes, and Tyson, I don't know why they filtering you, friend. They just sitting up there filtering you, friend. Yes. Or if you have a category that says debt. Okay, what debt? Which one? What? Just like, okay, this is my category of debt. Which one? Is it your credit card? I needed to hear this. I need to assign subcategories for my son's basketball expenses. Yes, friend. Yes. Yes. This is so, so true. Because if you just say, like, his expenses, which ones? Is it his, for the basketball? Is it like his sneakers? Is it his uniforms? Is it the food? Like, which ones? And I know sometimes you guys like, oh man, to be more detailed, but the more detailed you are, the better it will be, because then you'll feel more organized, because then you'll say, okay, I made a category for his his uniform. So you know, okay, this money is only going to the uniforms. Then let maybe, or the sneakers, or whatever it is for, for the basketball, whatever it is. But then you are, or if you just say like activities, be a little bit more specific. Details equal ownership and provides clarity. Yes, my friend. Yes. And I know sometimes we're like, oh man, like it's a little more work. It is a little bit more work, but you will understand. Tia, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you. You will thank me later, y'all. You will think, and you will understand the categories show you where the leaks are. It'll show you where the leaks are. Subcategories show you what to fix. So the categories will show you where the leaks are. The subcategories will show you what to fix, right? Because if you have a category on, if it's just bills, right? Oh, that's a word. Yes. And then the subcategory are all of the, like the bills, like the Verizon, if you're naming them out, subcategories, right? Then you'll see, okay, well, my Verizon bill went up this month. Okay, maybe I should look into changing the carrier. Okay, my homeowner's insurance went up this month. And again, instead of us just looking at the whole thing of like bills, let's really look at these subcategories. Okay, let me figure out this. Let me look at this. All of that. And I know you guys, it can be very overwhelming. I know. The subcategories, the categories, which one? Yeah, I know. But take a deep breath. I promise you, when you put some systems in place, when you take some time to really look at everything, and again, if you need help with it, that's what I'm here for. But again, if you just want to look at everything, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. It's not going to happen overnight. I promise you it's not going to happen overnight. But again, we will get closer to our goals the more and more we do it. So one of the things that you guys, for the red flag, one of the things we can do is create clear buckets. Thinking of it like a recipe. There's a cake, but each ingredient requires it to taste good. Enticing. When I tell you, for you are just coming in here. Yes, I love this. Absolutely. Absolutely, you guys. Absolutely. It's a recipe. I love that analogy. That every ingredient to a cake you need it. So it's like you can't bake a cake without eggs, y'all, right? You can't bake a cake without flour. It's just not going to taste right. It's the same thing, you guys. Same thing. So remember, create clear buckets. Okay, groceries, eating out, kids activities, self-care, transportation, subscriptions. Make sure that we are creating these categories. So overspending hides in unclear categories. Cake equal category and ingredients equal subcategories. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. So if you guys are getting some gems in here, drop in gems in the chart. I said in the chat. Oh, I'm about to say the chart. If you guys can continue to share out the live, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Gems, thank you so much, y'all. Listen, thank you so much. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. And Tyson, thank you so much, y'all. Truly appreciate you for being here. And if we can continue to tap out the live and share it out, truly appreciate it. And if you guys wouldn't mind, like I have a goal up here for the little Sundays. If you want to help with the goal, that's fine. Or it's gift gallery Monday, you guys. So, I'm not stressing about the leagues or whatever, but if you guys want to help with the gift gallery, that's greatly appreciated. Truly appreciate you all for being here, though. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, y'all. So red flag number 4. Red flag number 4. You never look back at what you spent. So you spend it and you never look back at it. You just spend it and you never look back. And a lot of people, and I know that I was guilty of this because I didn't want to feel guilty. We don't track nothing because we don't want to feel guilty, so we avoid the numbers. But avoiding keeps us stuck. Avoiding keeps us stuck, y'all. And I think we kind of like talked about spending scared. What? That's Tyson. Your girl used to do that all the time. Spending scared. Okay. Don't make no sense. Like, no, I we just gonna overlook that we went to Target and we just spent $150 knowing darn well we only have $50 in our account. We just gonna overlook that. We not even gonna address. Good evening, Rice. Is it Rice Chimney? Rice. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Me, look. Me too, friend. I think the money there. Run the card. Let's find out together. Hello. Welcome in, Chandra. Strong. Welcome in. Gabby, it's cool. Gabby, thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Listen, y'all. If I pronounce your name wrong, please charge it to my head, not my heart. The way these names on here is so small, y'all. But Gabby, welcome in. Truly appreciate you. Welcome in to all the new people that are here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I am a financial coach, so I help moms get on a budget, get out of debt, and save money. Thank you. You welcome, Gabby. Truly appreciate you. So today is budget with Faith Monday. So we are talking about red flags in our budget. So truly appreciate you guys for being here. If you are getting value or you like what is the information in my room, if you grab your daily heart me or grab the orange heart up here, it would be greatly appreciated. But truly appreciate everyone for being here. So we were talking about red flag number 4 for all the new people that are here. When you never look back at what you spent. Right? Like we don't want to even look back. So one of the things that we can do, I signed up for my free session with you, Keisha. Okay, friend. I can't wait to talk to you, friend. I tell people all the time, I have gotten a lot of clients off of TikTok. I've gotten a lot of clients off of. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. I have gotten a lot of clients off of TikTok, you guys, like a lot. I work with them personally. And again, I know that it's like, when you have somebody, when it comes down to your personal finances and personal finances is so personal. That is my thing, tracking my expenses. I'm scared. Keish, listen, I promise you, friend, don't be scared, friend. We gonna get you there. My phone just died. So, okay, congratulations. Don't be scared, friend. Why? You girl? Why you with me? Don't be scared. I don't want you to be scared. It's no judgment. I've been there. It's this. And again, I feel like a lot of times, like when my clients, get me on the phone, they probably like, do you get the same experience that you get on my lives? You do, right? But it's just personalized, right? But again, don't be scared. I'm so glad. Listen, you just took the first step, friend. Many people don't do it. But let's just congratulate you for taking the first step, booking the call. Because again, people watch me on here all the time, see me talking. I buy what I want and beg for what I need, and I must stop. Congratulations. Gabby, listen, friend. We gonna get it together. Thank you. You welcome, Keith. You welcome, definitely. Gabby, well, you are in the right room, friend. You are in the right room because hopefully you learn some tips, and if you sit in a while, friend, hopefully you are in the right room, friend. I always try to give practical tips, and again, like I said, people, it's really hard. Personal finance is a lot of shame and guilt when it comes around it, and I know it because I've been there. So again, like I said, you guys, give yourself grace when it comes down to some of this stuff. I know it's very hard and it's very like nerve-wracking, but I promise you it's gonna get better, definitely, for sure. So okay, so when we say that we never look back at what we spend, y'all, I want to give you I have to go for now, but have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle, for coming in. Truly appreciate you. You guys, wait, I just wanted to say, you guys, if you ever need, I was talking about a relationship coach, but if you guys ever want to, like, if you single ladies on here, if you're married, if you guys are not following Dr. Michelle, she is a relationship coach. When I tell you, you will go into her room and be amazed, y'all. I go into her room all the time, okay? Because your girl, this is like totally off topic. I'm not dating yet, okay? I'm trying to get it together, Dr. Michelle. I'm not dating yet. But if you just think you friend, no, it's truly, truly true. Listen, y'all, just sit in on her lives. Y'all, even if you're married, if you're in a relationship, just sit in on it. She has this calmness about her, y'all. Calmness about her. Or if you out here in these single streets like your girl, okay? We definitely need to go to Dr. Michelle, because these single streets ain't no joke. It ain't for the weak of the faint-hearted. But she talks about your mind and how, We got to get our mind together when it comes down to the single stuff, y'all. So this is like a whole nother topic. Thank you so much for the roses, Gabby. Truly appreciate it. But that's off topic. But you guys, if you are not following Dr. Michelle, go in there and follow her. She's a relationship coach. She's absolutely hands down amazing. I'm just gonna say it. Yes. So make sure you go check her out. All right, you guys. So red flag number 5, y'all. Red flag number 5. Now, this is a big one. And I feel like this is appreciate you. Yes, Dr. Michelle, I'm telling you, just follow her. Yes, everybody, y'all follow her. She's amazing. I'm down. And I'm not just saying it to say it. I'm not being her hype, woman or whatever. I'm just telling you guys. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle, I'm just telling you like the truth. I'm gonna give y'all, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna give it to y'all the truth. And it is. I sit in her lives all the time and be like, oh, Dr. Michelle. She even give you a free resource to find some like high quality men, which Dr. Michelle, I am going to download that, because sometimes we be thinking that sometimes you got to think outside the box when it comes down to meeting men, but you're growing at that stage, because I'm just like, I don't want to date right now. So again, I'm not thinking about it. But when I'm out there, just I'm like, just trying to work some things out. But when I get there, I'm definitely want to download that, because I think we definitely have to do things differently if you want a different result when it comes down to relationships, y'all. When it comes down to a relationship, you want to do something differently, then you got to do something. And I think I could tie the same thing into finances, right? If you've been doing the same cycle in reference to your budget and your money, but you are expecting a different result, that's called insanity, right? So we have to do something different. All right, you guys. All right, you like, okay, enough of relationship talk, y'all. Number 5. Insanity. Yes. Number 5. Sounds like a good plan. Yes, Dr. Michelle. Number 5, you guys, not budgeting for your real life. Now, everybody on here, y'all, listen to what I'm saying. This is so, so important. This is one of the things that helped me transform my budget, y'all. Now, I'm telling you right now. I'll tell my clients is we have to start with this, you guys. You're all ears. And Tyson said, I'm all ears, girl. What is you talking about? Okay, yes. Listen, and I'm going to break it down, because y'all know I'm going to break it down for you guys. Not budgeting for real life, right? Life has seasons. Your budget should too. So if you say to yourself, okay, eating out, I'm only going to realistically do $50 for eating out. Because one of the things that I always tell my clients when you starting with me, one of the things that I ask you to do is maybe print out your bank statements for the last month or two. If you look at your budget or look at your bank statements and see that you spent $200 on eating out, and then all of a sudden you put in your budget $50, that's not your real life. And then we are constantly going to overspend in these areas because we're not budgeting for real life. And that's why I always tell you guys, personal finances is different for every person. If you're the single mom that is working 7P to 7A or whatever, you're working 2-3 jobs, you barely have time to eat, you got to feed the kids, then let's have a realistic budget for eating out. Now, again, can we peel it back some? Yes, we can, right? So let's say that you were spending $250 on eating out. Then let's say, okay, well, let's bring it down to maybe, let's say 150 and see how that feels. Or let's look at other areas to say, you know what, Janine, the eating out just gives me a sense of mind. Thank you so much for the follow, Sandra. The eating out just gives you a peace. You don't feel like cooking. Then let's look at another area that we may can peel back a little bit that you don't mind taking. So again, y'all, it's not a one size fits all, but here's what I had to do for myself. Like I was budgeting in my mind, like, okay, I only want to spend $50 on eating out, but it's not realistic to where I'm at in the season I'm in. So I'm going to constantly overspend in that area, because it's just like, let your categories fit your lifestyle. Exactly. Oh, y'all, TT was giving me the what's the name? The puzzle piece, y'all. TT was giving me the puzzle piece. But yes, make sure that we fit. And again, some people don't struggle with eating out, because again, they may have a partner that is able to cook the meals. They may struggle with Let's say, I don't know, the cable bill. Maybe they have a lot of it just could be so many other things, or maybe they struggle with shopping, or maybe they struggle with credit card debt. Whatever it is, we still got to be realistic to what our lives are, and not just say, oh, with the budget, I'm cutting out every 12 streaming accounts. Yes. So is that exactly the type of deal? We got 12 streaming accounts. We got to bring someone's down. We got to cut that out. But again, we're not being realistic. Some people don't have kids. You don't budget for holidays or kids school events. Some people may not have little kids and they don't really have to do school events. Another thing too, y'all, which I had to do, not budgeting realistically for like your hair appointments, your hair, your nails, whatever that. All of that is realistic to you. And if that's important to you, then we got to budget for it. Now, maybe we could peel back in some other areas, right? You may say, you know what, Janine, I don't really need all those subscriptions, but I need to make sure my hair and my nails is done. Then that's okay. But again, just find out I was paying for Netflix and I don't even watch TV. Oxy, yes, some subscriptions, y'all, they a sneaky one. Yes, that would be my struggle, eating out, but did set it up for a sinking fund. Chandra, I like that. Yes, self-care is a category with subcategories. Yes, it is. So self-care can look like it can look so different for a lot of people. Self-care could, not only your hair, your nails. If you're a lash girl, your girl used to get lashes and all that. Now I do my own lashes. I ain't got no lashes on right now, but I do my own, and I got it from the TikTok shop, y'all. Just FYI, it's in my showcase if you want to go see it. But I actually do need to do my lashes, but I've been lazy. But again, that's a whole other topic, y'all. But again, if you don't budget for the things like, another thing that used to get me, y'all, is birthdays. Not like my birthdays, but like my family's or this and that. Like I will budget for my kid's birthday, but like my mom's, that it's like I'm not preparing for it. And again, you are going to constantly blow your budget if you don't prepare for real life, your life. And again, you have to understand your life is not going to look like mine's. Mine's not going to look like yours. What's important to me may not be important to you. So I honestly, you guys, when I realized this, there were certain things in my category. There were certain things in my budget that I refuse to remove. I refuse to, because again, it makes my life so much simpler. And it's the same thing for you. So if you on that cycle of constantly overspending in a certain category, then you probably have not budgeted the right amount. So you got to give yourself a little more grace or a little more room so that you can put it in your budget. And then we'll say, okay, you know what? Then you say, you know what? I need some room in this area, but then this other area I could peel back. Preach. I had to find a hairstylist with a steady price point to the same service. Yes. Listen, I had to do that as well. Like I used to be get my nails done every 2 weeks. Sure, I used to drive to a different state to get my nails done. Don't judge a girl. But anyway, I used to have this nail salon in Jersey. I loved it. She just did my nails nicely, and I used to drive to Jersey all the time. And I used to pay for the gas and be paying like $130, $140 every month for my nails. Okay. And but then COVID happened, y'all, and then I couldn't drive over there. And then your girl learned that, listen, I never knew I was a DIY girl. So now, these nails are done, but I be having press-ons, okay? And it looked the same. And guess what? That $125 came back in your girl's budget. And guess what? I did. I made sure that I put it now, unless we want to invest that money. But again, that may not be for you. That maybe say, you know what, Janine, I need these nails done, and I'm not going to stop, and that's okay. But let's say, okay, well, what are the other categories that we can kind of, peel back a little bit? So again, like I said, you guys, not budgeting for your real life. We gotta budget for our real life and what's important to us. Okay, you can. That's why I say personal finances is personal. It's not a one size fits all, y'all. It's not. So these tips that I'm saying, these things are again tips, but if you want something more personalized to you, that takes time and it's more of your budget. So remember, budget for your reality, not the budget you wish you had. Y'all, I'm just gonna repeat that again. Budget for your reality and not the budget you wish you had. Like, dang, I wish I only spent $50 on eating out, or I wish I only spent $50 on my hair or nails. Listen, y'all, we got a budget for where we are. Now, can we get there? Yes, we can get there, but it's steps to it. There are things that have to, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to peel back a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. And then, yes, once I learn how to put the press on right for them to last, that's all I wore. I know that's right. What? Listen, y'all, your girl was like, I used to get the sewing weaves, y'all, and all of that, the sewing, the braids, all of that. That's why your girl got them good locks, because I was sick of it. Okay, number one, I was sick of just having to do my hair, but I was like, oh no, we need an easier way to do it. Okay, all your girl do is get a good retwist and keep it moving. Okay, y'all. Keep it moving for sure. But again, we gonna find things that work for you. We gonna find things that work for you. But if you need help identifying some of these red flags for you, for your own personal budget, again, make sure you guys, you always can click the link in my bio in this, and schedule a discovery call. We can look at your budget, and I promise you will come out with clarity. You'll come out with, a person that understands and have been where you are. But then also, to you guys, I have a paycheck budget tracker and expense in there as well. So let's you say, you know what, I need to really work on tracking my expenses, and I need to start there. I have templates in there where we can track our expenses. I have paper templates as well, so you can print it out and you can track it as well. So figure out what works for you. I want you to know that it's designed to give you clarity, structure, and peace with your finances, you guys, especially in 2025, y'all. If you say, you know what, I'm tired of the paycheck cycle, I really want to do something different. How can I, go on to 2026? How can we be intentional about our finances? These are some of the things that we can do, you guys, to be intentional about our finances. And then one of the biggest things, you guys, I feel like this is an extra tip, it's a bonus, but you probably will always hear me say it. There's one thing to have all of these simple, practical tips when it comes down to your budget, but it's another thing to invite God into it. I'm going to say, you guys, did all of the tips transform my budget? Yes, some of them did. But I'm gonna tell you who really transformed my budget. When you invite God into your finances, whatever you're struggling with. I always say, when it comes down to finances, it's usually a symptom of something else. Know that whatever you're dealing with, whatever is heavy and is showing out in your finances, make sure you take time and you invite God into it. He is the author, He is the finisher. He knows exactly what you're going through. He knows how you feel and all of that, regardless of what anybody say, any financial guru, whatever it is, you guys, make sure you take some time and say, Lord, I need help in this area. I'm tired of living check to check. Give me wisdom, give me guidance to what to do. Where should I go? Just point me in the right direction, you guys. I am telling you. The practical tips, the practical tips and strategies helped me, but God transformed it. Okay, God brought blessings in my finances that I wasn't even aware of, that I didn't think, when bosses said, no, you're not eligible for that raise, no, you're not getting that, no, this and that, and God said, I'm the offer. What do you mean? You're getting that raise. I don't care what you're saying. Okay, you're gonna learn. Okay, and then the thing about it is, I realized, when we really try to steward what He has given us now, He can trust you with more. He can trust you with more to say, you know what? Okay, I'm being good stewards of what He has given me now, so He can trust you with more. And I'm telling you guys, I can tell you the amount of stories and times that I felt like I wasn't going to get a raise. I felt like I was always going to live check to check, but I stayed on my hands and knees in prayer, like, Lord, I need help in this area, constantly, until He helped me. Like, all right, you know what I mean? And again, it didn't happen overnight, but when when I started to become better with my money, financially, it just opened up for me. It really did. And then I was really able to do some things. I was really able to buy my second house. I started budgeting July of this year after binge watching two YT. I could say it definitely helps Sandra. Yes. Yes. It definitely helps, friend. It definitely does. And again, you guys, it takes time. It's not something overnight, but I would there's no way I can come on here and just tell you guys that it just was budgeting alone. It wasn't because sometimes there were times in my life where it just didn't make sense, where I budgeted everything I could budget. I made sure I lessen all the categories that I can, and then I still did not make enough. It was times where I just still was not bringing enough, and I'm like, God, I need more money. Like, I need more money, me trying to shift things in my career and everything like that. And I'm telling you, when bosses was like, no, Janine, you're not eligible for that raise, God said, I mean, who you listen to, them or me? And I still was eligible for a raise. I've been at this new job for like, my job I've been here for what, 6 months. I probably been at my job for like 6 months. I remember when my manager first came in, she's like, oh no, we, and if you guys ever know healthcare, I've been in healthcare for 15 years. So I work at this hospital, and they're like, no, we gave you the market value for your position since I was new. I'm like, oh, okay. So, but if you guys ever know about healthcare, they're constantly doing like a market analysis. So this is not the first time that I was aware of the hospital across the board are doing a market analysis for everybody. And my manager was like, Janine, since you just got hired, you're not going to get the market analysis bonus or anything like that. I'm like, okay, no problem. Like I said, really? I mean, you don't know my daughter. Like, what do you mean? And I end up, thank you for everything. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, friend, see you tomorrow. Then he was like, what? Yeah. And your girl got a $6 raise after I've been there for like 4 months. So again, I don't say that to be like, oh, like, you know what I mean, God's a genie or anything like that. But I say it to say, you know, God knew I needed it, right? And knew that me trying to be faithful and good steward, Keish, yes. And again, it was the same thing. The manager told me 3 or 4 times, y'all, you ain't eligible for it, and I'm like, okay. And again, I wasn't really stressed about it, right? It's a new job. But again, I say all that to say, wherever you feel like, in financial blessings, or you going up for that promotion, or you thinking about switching careers, whatever it is, make sure that you write things down, take it to God, and know that the God that you serve, right? Not the manager, not the boss, not the hospital, not none of that. Because God He has the final say, y'all. He has the final say. Guarantee you, okay? He has the final say. So when people are telling you no, people are telling you not to start the business, people are like, you're crazy, you're not going to get that, all of that. Remember the God you serve, that God has the final say. So I hope you guys was blessed by the live. Truly appreciate you guys for being here. Y'all know it be late on the East Coast. But I hope that you guys got some gems. Have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here, for liking out the live, for listening to your girl chitter chat, y'all. Chitter chat all the time. Truly appreciate you guys. I hope that, this live bless you. I hope that you got some gems. I hope that you feel maybe a little bit better when it comes down to your budget. Maybe you came in here feeling good information. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keys, for the fest pop. I hope you feel a little bit more, a little more confident, or a little bit better. If you came in here worried, if you, I hope that you, this live, blessed you a little bit. And, I hope that you came out, you got some gems. So truly appreciate. Yes, I redo the gas budget for my car. Yes, I'm gonna redo the gas budget for my car. Yes, Keish, make sure you redo it, friend. Yep. And look at, thanks for the information. I will watch you again. All right. Thank you so much, Sandra, for being here, friend. Truly appreciate. And Keish, one of the things that I would say, friend, look at your budget when it comes down to the car, and look at what you, even though you've been over budget, right? Look at what you have spent for the last month or two, and then take that average. So let's say you spent 300 this month, and you spent, um 250 last month. Let's take the average of the 250 and the 300 and see if you can make that a category. See if you can make that amount. So then that way it'll be more realistic for you not overspending in that area. Because it's like if you spent like 250 last month, you spent 300, but then all of a sudden you're making that budget category of $50. That's unrealistic. You're not going to meet that because you've been spending more. So that's one of the things that I would recommend, and let me know how it goes. So yes, y'all. Yes, let's see how long your girl been on here. We at 65K, y'all. What? Yes. Oh, yes. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Okay, we are on here. Okay, I will. Yes. I think it will help. I think it will help. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. Truly appreciate it. Again, happy Monday. I felt like when I was looking at this live and just looking at, I'm like, oh man, this is such a good one, y'all. Y'all know that I make sure I review the notes. I ain't just coming on here just saying anything, y'all. I prepare as much as I can. Your girl definitely prepares. And I just felt like, man, this is a such needed one because I know these are things that help me in my budget and help me on my budgeting journey. So I feel like the last one that I talked about was really a good one. It really helped, transform my budget. So yeah, you guys, my schedule is changing. I do like I'm not really on like the budget would fit like the budget classes like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they won't change, but the Tuesday and Thursday ones will change a little bit, you guys. So y'all know your girl is in the C League. So it's nothing, the C League be leaguing, y'all. So I was thinking about doing like I think I did last week, like a battle on a budget Thursday, y'all. So I think I'm gonna do another one on Thursday, battle on a budget, y'all. So save the coins, and just a friendly little battle. Because again, I feel like those battles really help like the creator, like league up or stay in within the leagues. So I have to, just think of something creative. And at first I was just like, I'm not gonna do the battling and stuff like that, but it's just like for me to kind of maintain my leagues a little bit, it's like the battling. And again, I noticed that like you don't have to have so many like points and all that stuff when you battle. It's just like the battling, those like extra points just kind of boost you up the league, and it helps you maintain the league. So your girl's gonna do battle on a budget Thursday, y'all. So I'm gonna do a friendly battle in these TT streets, y'all, on Thursday. So if you guys want to come in and make sure you what do you think about starting a once a month head binder before doing debt? Sandra, this is such a great question, friend. I'm so glad you asked me because I get this question all the time. So Sandra, this is my first question to you, friend. Do you have an emergency fund? So I want you to answer that first before I answer your question. And so let me see. Oh, Trisha T, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly, I appreciate you for being here. So I just started one. Okay. So I always tell my clients, my community, everybody, you need to have an emergency fund first. So it's your cushion between you and life. So do I think that starting a 1 month ahead fund binder before doing debt? The answer would be no. I would say I will want you to do an emergency fund, and I don't know how much the emergency fund is, but that's one of the things that, I talk about with my clients, the emergency fund that's realistic for you in your life and everything like that. But definitely having a solid emergency fund, number one. Number two, making sure you put it in a great high yield savings account so you can make sure that your money is gaining some compound interest. Number two. Number three, then I would say tackle the debt. I wouldn't recommend the 1 month fund because that's almost kind of like side. Because the thing about it is you again, and I tell people, and a lot of people, I see this with my clients, doing all of these things at one time. You need to focus on one thing at a time. So if you just started your emergency fund, friend, start there. Let's just focus on that. Let's just focus on the emergency fund. That's the first thing that I would tell you to do. And then I would say, you know what? Okay, so then now let's figure out the debt. Because honestly, the 1 month ahead fund, yes, that's good. But if you're paying so much money into debt, into interest and all that, the 1 month ahead fund is like honestly, I would think it would be like kind of step number 3, because we want to make sure that we are paying off our debt, the high interest rate, all of the things. But again, we always, can talk about it. You always can, message me and everything like that. But that's what I would say, friend. And especially when it comes down to emergency fund, that's so important, because again, if you don't have an emergency fund, friend, you are going to continuously be in that cycle of debt, of overspending, overdraft, all of that. Like, the emergency fund is crucial and it's vital, and you have to do that first. Now, people will argue, okay, well, how much do you need to do that? And again, that's some of the things that, we can talk about, but you have to have a cushion between you and life. You have to. These are one of the things that, again, transform your girl's finances. You have to. So if I don't say anything, hopefully I answered your question, friend, but we're going to start with that emergency fund. I want you to focus on that first. So, I done hit this on thing, y'all. But hopefully I answered your question, friend. Hopefully I answered your question. And if you got any more questions, you always can message me. But that's what I would say. That's what I would say, you guys. Let's see it. Thank you. Welcome, friend. You welcome. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. And again, you guys, again, so we're talking about battling on a budget. Oh, so tomorrow, you guys, I know tomorrow's not like a theme day for us, right? But I think I want to do more like community stuff, you guys. Like, I want to do more community stuff on here for you guys to ask me questions. I think it's so good. So maybe I'll do, and I think I did this yesterday, but maybe I'll do more of a panel discussion tomorrow too when you come on. That maybe we'll do, because I want to do more of like community engagement, more if you guys have any questions for me or anything like that. And then you can request up like the boxes. Maybe I'll have that. And we can chat. Like, maybe I'll think about things that we can do, or maybe we could talk about. I'll think of a topic or something like that. But to be like more of that. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I feel like, Thursday we'll do the bad on a budget, y'all. We'll do that on Thursday, but I'm gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. But it more be like the panel boxes, so y'all can request up. So I feel like that'd be good. Just trying to switch it up a little bit. You guys have it more interactive. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people do the panel boxes, do that in other rooms, and I'm just trying to figure out maybe if that will, work in my room a little bit and see how that goes. So we will see. We will see. We will see. But I truly appreciate everyone for being here. Truly, truly appreciate you. All the people that are watching on the YT, on the Facebook. If you guys are not following me on the YT, make sure you go and follow your girl on the YT. The name is the same on all platforms, Gracefully Simplified. And the YT people on Facebook, if you are not following me on TikTok, make sure you're following me on TikTok. And again, my name is the same on all platforms, you guys. Gracefully Simplified, all platforms. Type it in. I'm on the YT. I'm on Facebook. I'm on all social medias. Pinterest. I'm on all of them. I'm on Threads. Your girl is everywhere. Okay. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, all of the things, y'all. And I put a little, I feel like some platforms, I may put this and that. So, make sure you guys are following your girl on all social media platforms. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, liking out the live, sharing it out, tapping the screen, being here. Listen, you guys could have chose any other room, but you came in here to sit with your girl. And again, if you need any more personalized budgeting advice, make sure that you message me. I'm so excited to talk to you guys and help you with your budget. And I want you to remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys. I hope this live blessed you, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.